I'm ready. I'm back, and I'm black. And we're going to talk General Hospital next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I love it.
Oh my God, we could be
They were laughing at my statements because I'm black by popular demand. I'm James Lott Jr. Welcome to the GH Report, the General Hospital After Show here at AFTERBUZZ TV, you guys. I love it. See, I leave, I come back, I say crazy things. It's all great. But we're back on. We're glad you can join us this Sunday. We're starting off the Sunday soap block because Edition Days is not on, but they will be back next Sunday, 4 p.m. Don't you worry. Okay, so of course I can't be by myself. I got people with me. They kind of came in somehow. The girl next to me was my seatmate, Miss Lacretia Lyon.
Hey guys, and as always, you can find me anywhere at LACRETIALYON, since there is only one.
And of course, on the other side of the table, we have your favorite on-screen duo, Lank. They're in the building. Yes, they are. They already started each other already.
Yes.
Of course, and she is giving me Grace Jones realness with that hair and head. I love it. Ladine Harvey.
Hi guys, you can find me on Twitter at Ladine_Harvey and Facebook at Ladine Harvey.
And the guy at the end, I'm his number one fan. I am. I swear I am.
His number one fan.
Okay, I'm number two. Number two fan. Sure. Frank Moran.
Hey everybody, you can follow me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie.
Yeah, so we're all back together again. You guys did a great job last week. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
I really, in all seriousness, I really feel like when one of us has to be gone or whatever, we can still take and do a good show. Any combination.
Thanks to Frank.
No.
Thanks to Frank. Frank, you already know.
Yes, Frank, you're a great leader.
Well, that's
Yes.
true,
Yeah.
everybody. Anyway, James, this is James/Show. Everybody surprised.
No, you're good. That's why I feel good. I can leave you in charge when I'm gone. But we are back. We're going to talk about the week that was in Port Charles. Of course, follow us on YouTube, iTunes under General Hospital After Show. We're under there. I'm going to blank for a second. And you can follow us there, rate us, give us some stars, comment. We continue the conversation. Of course, use the hashtag ABTV, GH Report, or GH Report, or whatever you want to use GH Report in there. And talk to us, because we do talk back. And I want to tell you, on our Facebook page, we're up to 1,200 today.
Oh, wow.
I know Frank's excited.
Man, just 2,000 is right around the corner, guys. Right?
We can make 800 more. It's all we need to unlock a prize. Yes, we do, a prize. So I'm excited.
A grand prize.
A grand prize. It's going to be a big one. We haven't announced it yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's like next week, I'm sure we'll be there, right?
You'd be surprised. You never know. Be surprised.
I'll be
He's
surprised.
such a hater.
So we're going to dive right in and start talking. And I was trying to decide. I didn't do a show. I didn't send a show right. I just sent a show rundown to everybody. I didn't do it this week. I was like kind of last minute. But I've decided I'm just going to start off with the whole aftermath of Nicholas.
Yeah.
There's a lot happened. A lot of umbrella story with that. And so is Nick alive?
Of course he's
Of course
alive.
he is. Yeah.
Tell me,
Don't
Lady.
get me
Tell me.
started.
Get you started. Come on.
He's just trying to frame Hayden, I think.
Ooh.
Because he texted her to come home. So when Jason came into the room, he was expecting that to be Hayden.
Yeah, that's my theory too, because I mean, it's so obvious that's what he was doing. He's planting things, and he had no idea that Jason was going to come in.
No
but
idea.
Yeah.
He said,
it's like,
come
that's
home
added
now.
bonus.
So she went home, but
Yeah.
Jason was there first. He jumped out of the window, and then he disappeared.
Because Jason was kind of coming to the conclusion, like, there's something going on. Like, he wanted, like,
you see him and Sam figuring it
Yeah.
out.
Frank, what are you going to say?
No, well, that's really because I feel like as smart as Nicholas was, that then don't serve the guy court papers before you want to try to attempt to fake your own death. Because Jason's not going to just sit back and not do anything about that.
Yeah, he did. Like, you knew Jason would come over there and talk to you, obviously. But this week was really interesting because I love me some Jordan this week. I told Vanessa Antoine on Twitter I loved her and Diane.
That was
Diane
awesome. Yes.
Man.
More of that.
My favorite.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, their scenes together, but they're both getting shady with each other. It was so funny, and we'll talk about that a little more. But I love those scenes. And Hayden lives. We had a cat fight this week.
I liked it, but it could have been more. Yeah.
No, that was a fight.
Yeah.
Pulled her hair.
The hair, I was like, yes, girl.
They were on the ground. Yeah.
Now, I wasn't here last week, so I just have to mention, speaking cat fights, I did chuckle when Carly and Ava got into it, and they were taking off their earrings.
Right.
And Carly got hood for a second. She was like, oh, you want your ass beat? Okay.
Their fight should have been like Liz and
Right,
Hayden.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's like, I was like, you go on, Carly. She was like, I'm from Florida, bitch. I'm from some bitches. But yeah, Hayden and Liz, I love that they hate each other. It's so funny. They're about the same size now. Like, they're about the same size. But she, like, snatched me. She's like, no, bitch, and snatched
I
her
was
hair.
surprised that she grabbed that hair, though. I was like, yes, girl.
Well, she was just all up on Hayden, though, because, like, and she goes, oh, well, I'll leave and let you guys go back and relax. And then she just waited outside that front door.
Because
Where
she
you
knew
going?
she knew she was gonna leave.
Oh, yeah.
I laughed so hard. She's like, what happened to the bath?
Exactly. You ain't going nowhere.
It was all, she was like, what happened to the bath? And she's like,
Oh, I didn't like you say, I didn't kill Nicholas, but I'm going to kill you.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I loved their banter this week because this is the Liz I like, bitch Liz. She was given as much as she got from Hayden, and it's like, this is entertainment.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do something just off the cuff because I can. My quote of the week isn't even a quote of the week. It is just basically that, because it's part of this storyline. It's the whole interrogation scene when Diane was blocking Jordan, trying to ask certain questions, and when Jordan, at the end, looked her up and down and walked out, I was like, done. I'm in. All in. All in. I was just something to see Carolyn Hennessy use. She's so good. And her scene with Jason kind of saying, you're not only my favorite because you always pay on time, but just... She loves Jason.
Yes.
Yeah, she's always had a good relationship with him because, with Jason, he's honest with her. Like with Sonny, it's just not the same because, he's a little
touch
shaky.
Sonny now.
He was good this week. So you can't even talk to me.
Exactly. So let's not touch him.
That's Lady Corinthos talking right there. People in here saying they loved the whole Liz thing. They loved Diane. They loved the interrogation scene. It was just wanted. But yeah, so we think. Okay, so at the very beginning we had Curtis. My man was there for a minute. And okay, so I wasn't here last week. Just one other thing. The nurse's ball.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
I was sad about the beginning rap too. I saw his eyes completely. I was like Anthony Montgomery. You know better than that. Secondly, but I did love me some Curtis during the Magic Milo thing. So anyway.
Oh, okay. That was a surprise. Guys, there you go. And,
surprise.
The sky's blue, too. Guys, that's another big shocker. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were loving Shady Frank, and so does the chat.
Yes, Shady loves Shady Frank. They love Shady Frank. But anyway, so I just want to mention that really quick. But in the very beginning, he was like trying to talk sense into Hayden, and Hayden's just not buying it, of course. And so of course she's getting, the feds are coming because Liz spilled the beans about the diamonds.
Oh, very.
I was happy she did it.
You happy she did?
Yeah, I'm ready to see Hayden go down.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready.
And the paperwork, though, for the diamonds, though, I assume that's correct. Like, Hayden's fingerprints and stuff is not going to be on that. That's all Nicholas.
Right. It's all Nicholas.
Yeah. So
it shouldn't be her.
But still, enough to freak her out enough to I got to make for the hills.
Well, how did she? Well, first, I must have blinked for a second because she got his phone. They found the phone. And she looked at the diamond picture of the text of the diamonds, right? Or was it on her phone?
It was on her phone.
I think she was on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like, why haven't they gone through the phone yet?
Yeah, me too. So I was like, is there something?
That's their first piece of evidence.
Right. Look at call logs and stuff and text.
Yeah, I'm guessing because they might actually know something because with phones there's a separate warrant you have to get for like personal items like that.
Okay.
So yeah, for phones, computers, the things that are private, they can search the house, but you have to get special, warrants to search phones and things.
Oh.
If they don't touch that phone, I'm gonna be so upset because then they'll know that Hayden was on her way home. He was expecting her.
But do we think Hayden did it though?
No.
No, he set her up.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
So he
said
did it.
So, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is the part I'm like confused. So did he really throw himself out the cliff?
I think so.
And that's why he's not dead. I mean, didn't we like?
Yeah, because if he was so far away, there wouldn't be any need. I mean, because we're the only ones that see him close and see the blood on his face.
Yeah.
So then why go to that? Because you wouldn't be able to see it from that distance.
Well, everybody says in here there are those tunnels and everything. So he probably swam over to some tunnels.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then he's gonna be gone for good.
I'll be curious to see what the evidence was, though, that got Jordan so worked up that she wanted to make sure that Jason got arrested.
Yeah. She was like, get that warrant now. It's called get that warrant. Wonder what he did. Because he really, I think he's really innocent this time. So that's the only part of the storyline that bugs me, kind of. This time. It kind of bugs me this time. He's like, okay, he's back to being Jason, and now he's back to being in trouble with the law again.
Yeah,
Yes.
I really don't like that Jason is being accused yet again. It's kind of tired. It's like, okay, let's move on to something else. I
feel like we only feel bad because we've gotten a sense of Jake Doe.
Yes.
And so now because he found his memory, we're like feeling bad that he has to go through all of this.
I agree with that a little bit, but I just don't like the retread storyline. He's in trouble again with the law. He just got back. I'm like, okay. And I do agree with Taylor Grant. They're like, when you interrogate two suspects at the same time.
Yeah,
in the
that's
living room.
so odd. Yeah.
Where they can hear each other's story.
Yep. No, but I did like them. Them taking off and hiding out one of the safe houses was fine. It's like whatever. But them just trying to break down the whole scene and kind of going through it, break it down piece by piece, and try to figure out who would be responsible for this. I enjoyed that. I always enjoy a good
That's
thing.
my favorite. The Sam and Jason duo is back.
You liking that? Okay, so you're like, okay, that's good. She's liking it. Now, one of my favorite parts of the whole story, Nicholas Bechtel is back as Spencer.
And he's adorable.
But he's also like Brooklyn Ray Seltzer, who's everybody knows my girl.
Yeah.
And she's coming on, I guess, permanently for a while, so I'm very happy about that. That he can handle dialogue. Like, they give him big words.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that was annoyed? I think I was a little bit annoyed with it. I'm like, boy, go in your room and play with some toys.
That's not Spencer, though.
Yeah, he's so precocious.
I know,
Yeah.
but it was just, I feel like it was he was trying to be too much in the mix for me.
Well, to me, it seemed like him. But the thing is, he's not processing it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I love when he called out Kevin Collins on the ambush.
yes.
Like, that was so funny. I was like, this kid is adorable. And that scene,
Well, I thought of Frank this week because we had a lot of outdoor scenes. That same area, that bench is back.
And that broke down fence in the background.
I know.
Come on, why you gotta shoot something else?
it's like, fix the fence or quit using this side.
Right.
You know?
It's always that side. It's so funny.
I was so annoyed with Dante and Lulu's scene. Like, I just kept hearing the wind blowing, and I'm like, you guys need to take this on the inside. This outside scene is not working for me.
Well, I was tired of that scene for no reason, so we'll get to that in a little second. But I just think that Spencer, he's a great. Either way, he's a great little actor who totally can handle the adults, but he's not really processing it. And I actually loved Laura's breakdown scene.
Yeah.
No, that was really cool. I mean, it's one of those things that frustrates me that we don't see the storyline being showed more. Because I mean, seeing Kevin Collins and Laura Spencer's having that talk and the opening up about her past and stuff is great. And then it's going to be like weeks before we can see them doing something else. So this storyline frustrates me for its just untapped potential.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they show a lot more of them especially because we're screaming, this is great, this is working, especially with adding a little Spencer to the mix. We want to see more of this. Less of Dante and Lulu. You know, we got a lot of things we could throw out.
I'm glad Spencer's back.
Yeah, I know you're glad.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I just think that with the Laura scene talking about what happened with her and Nicholas and how she had to give him up when she was kidnapped and she left and the whole bone marrow. So folks who didn't watch the show, there's a whole bone marrow thing and that Lulu needed, and it's revealed that he was the son. And it was back then it was the bomb. The show was like so good, and with all those kind of umbrella storylines. And I just thought it was great to see Laura, who can act, obviously, who's acted her ass off for 30-something years, get a meaty scene.
And it's always, I feel like it's always challenging for therapist characters to write them in just a regular scene that doesn't revolve being them in the office. To have somebody open up their heart to them without making them feel like, oh, I'm just putting on my therapist hat, and to be there for you. So I thought it was a really nice job of him being comforting, supportive, and everything, but it doesn't feel like you're in a therapy session.
Yeah, and I like that about Kevin Collins is like he can be a friend too. He's not always a therapist, and this friendship with Laura is really great. Like, it's in the bringing up the history because most of us saw that when Nicholas came in, so it's nice to bring those things up, especially being that it's relevant.
Yeah, it's always nice to think like stuff that's common knowledge to all of us because we watched it for so long. Kevin Collins, who is a legacy character, and all of a sudden like, oh yeah, I guess he. I mean, because how often he would talk about like, oh, I have a son that I really didn't acknowledge that came back. Like that's not common knowledge in this town. Oh,
so that was kind of cool. Josephine Robertson says, "I love Spencer, but he was just too calm for me. That's why I think he knows what his dad is up to." I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because to me, what kind of a parent is Nicholas if he did that to Spencer, where Spencer thinks he's dead?
Maybe Spencer knows.
I wouldn't mind. That's a nice twist on that because I feel like because Nicholas loves that kid too much to do that to him. So that's true.
I think it'd be great. Everyone loves Laura and Kevin together. They just have such a natural ease together. I mean, and John Lisham's just a great actor. He plays Kevin with such just he's such natural to it. And Jeannie Francis, I love her, of course. So it's just kind of good to see them together. I think it's going to be. I'm glad she broke down and talked to him, and it was just kind of like she would feel bad, I think.
Yeah, and even him opening up too about like doing like art therapy for a little while, and like why he was getting into exploring all these kind of like hidden mysteries and such. Just his way to deal with his breakup with Lucy. I thought that was really cool too.
Mature storyline, love stories are good too. So I can say about that. So they always try to go youthful, but sometimes these are like, and I would have never picked Kevin and Laura together ever in my entire life, just over the years. And it works. I just would have never thought of that.
Right.
Yeah, let's get ready for that John Lindstrom shirtless scene. Yeah.
Oh, it's scary.
From you, Frank. What?
I know. Frank, that's crazy talk. Wasn't for me. Yeah, so it's something great. I thought it was a great little story there. So basically as we left it, Jordan has something from the preliminary reports to arrest Jason. Jason and Sam have their sticky notes and their post-it notes, which I have them at home too, and they're figuring stuff out. There's something going on, and Spencer's too calm, and Hayden might be in trouble.
Yeah, because I feel like when Sam and Jason were breaking that down as who had motive, and they brought up the Quartermains, it's like, but only Jason knows that they've been served so far. So I feel like he can't really put anything on them
Right.
yet.
Yeah.
And they're so busy with Edward and all this other stuff and bringing ELQ back. I mean, I don't think they would have time to even care about Nicholas at this point since they don't know about the papers anyway. So, yeah.
But again, like James was saying, that's such an untapped potential, like Jason with the Quartermains.
Yes.
To go back to what you're saying, to back into being just persecuted by the law again.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of hate that it's just Jason and Sam against the world again, because it's like, it's not. You have this family. That's what you're supposed to be trying to be, Jason Quartermain and Jason Morgan and all this, balancing that out more instead of just Jason and Sam off solving another mystery. It's kind of getting boring.
It may not be Jason and Sam for long, though. I bought a soap book, and they might be like... Oh, did I just do a spoiler? I'm sorry.
Spoiler. Yeah, I said sticky notes. Sticky note, post-it notes, whatever. I use them at home. I use them all the time. They're my best friends.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
I love it.
But I did like Hayden's scene with Finn. That made me really like her.
What is up
and
with them?
Yeah.
Who knows? It's kind of crazy. It was an interesting duo.
They look like good friends.
Yeah, it could be, right? At some point.
Yeah, because to me, it brought out something in both characters that we had yet to see. Him talking about his wife and her being very sympathetic to him. Right. When he brought back the check, he's like, I'm really sorry. It brought a different side to him where he wasn't so quirky. He was a little more down to earth, talking about his wife and how he didn't think that was right. And it's like, huh.
And it's funny. I think it was funny when she was like, I'll take a check back. I probably need this money anyway.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, I'll take it.
I was like, she didn't waste no time taking that money back.
No, she didn't. She's like, I need some money. She's like, I'll take it. I know what my husband's going on, so I'll take that money. Like, that's right, girl. I understand.
Yeah, and I loved all the jokes, like the ghost and stuff like that. I was like, they just seem so comfortable together already, too. Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting. I was like, those two together. I'm like, okay. Two actors who never worked together, so it was kind of fun to see them together. And now, before we get into the other huge storyline, I want to talk about some of the smaller ones. And, let's talk about, you mentioned little baby Edward.
Yes.
They have the same name. It's crazy.
I hate to admit it, I actually really liked that scene with
too.
Sabrina. I was like, this is one scene where I liked Sabrina. Let's be clear. I know.
High five.
Yeah.
High five.
Okay.
I was like, I named him Eduardo just after your father. Oh, and I was just like,
Right, literally.
It's Teddy.
This was the first time I was like, okay, I could deal with Sabrina.
Get out of here, Sabrina.
I felt just a little bit of realness
Me too.
from her.
Me too,
Just
Frank.
a little bit.
Me too.
I don't know about all her other scenes, but this scene, it was a little bit.
You hovered a little bit around this family for a hot second. Just for a hot second.
When a baby is involved, some great things come out of people.
To name him after a guy you never met, you only heard mentioned a few times.
But she knows he's a great guy.
Yeah, come on. Edward Quartermain does many things. I don't know if great guy is necessarily the first thing you're going to put on the list about Edward Quartermain. Get out of here with that one.
I mean, Tracy did try to kill him.
It was a good scene. It was a good scene.
I will say I'm not a big Sabrina fan myself either, but Frank, I'm sorry, I have to come over to your side. I was only one back in the day too, because none of you guys like this. I liked the Tracy-Sabrina relationship. I did like them together. I thought it was such an odd pairing, but it seemed to kind of work. So I actually like Tracy's kind of like, you left me behind. You weren't really a true friend to me. You left me behind. And Tracy doesn't make friends. She said that. I don't make friends.
Yeah, that's why I liked her opening up. Oh, yeah,
cool, so just out of spite. I'm just going to keep your baby from you.
That's a little much. Yeah, that part's a little much.
Yeah.
You got to hit him where it hurts.
Because that's being a friend, too. That's being a friend. You're right. I'm sorry.
Well, that is Tracy Quartermain. I was like, at least that made sense for Tracy, because that's who she is.
That's
She's
something
a little bit better. Yeah.
I was like, it's
Frank,
shitty. You're on point. Yes. Oh boy, I just think it's well. There is some. Well, she may go to jail. Who knows? It's like there's something going on, but she's still up with for charges.
Yeah, she need to go to jail.
Ooh, dang. Like she's done. I don't know. So it's going. So the baby. I don't know. I think Tracy's overcompensating too because she really, wasn't the greatest mother herself. She's okay.
Her kids at least turned out all right. Okay. That's more than the rest of them can say.
But Michael did bring up what happened. Like you're being a little hypocritical, Aunt Tracy. Because I remember that storyline when she went across to Europe. They hired baby Dillon and Paul. It was a whole little mess back then.
I honestly didn't like Michael bringing that up though because it's like, Michael, honey, you are daddy issues more than any woman on this show, buddy. So like, it was just Michael kind of seems like a dick.
No, he was just standing up for his woman, I guess.
Yeah.
Great.
They're all, Kimberly's like, it's that seat Frank fired up James has ranted.
That's right.
Hey, it is a seat. I don't know what's going on. I feel happy today for some reason. But yeah, Finn has some medical issues. Yeah, they won't tell us yet.
Oh man, enough of this because I had same thing with this as well as we got our old our doctor slash priest, and then Nathan.
Just go right into that one.
Why all of a sudden Nathan wanna confess his sins?
It's like you have 3 storylines where there's mystery involved, and yet there's no way for us to really invest if we don't know at least what the mystery is, and it's tiresome to be dragging this out for as long as they have without at least letting the audience in on what the mystery is, so there's at least some suspense for this. Otherwise, it's like I'm really losing patience with each of these storylines.
Yeah, I think that they're because the previews for next week show that they're finally going to conclude this. Because like we say, we just really didn't care about Nathan and Claudette, or because we had nothing to invest in that. We don't know who she is. It was drug out so long, like you say, that nobody cared after a while. Right. And a lot of it may have had to do with actor availability, but still, just like the thing with Rosalie and whatever. Sometimes you just got to drop it and move on if it's not working. But yeah, I'm guessing we're coming to the exciting conclusion.
I don't know. I just want to know, how are they going to make Maxie exit? Because she's going to be gone for a little bit.
Yes.
So
she's being replaced.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. So Kirsten Storms. This is a bit of news at the same time. Kirsten Storms has a skin condition due to stress, and so she's going away for a while. So Molly Burnett from Days of Our Lives is actually going to take over the role of Maxie for a while. But here's interesting news. My girl Jen Lilly, who played Maxie when Kristen left last time, was great at it, just left Days of Our Lives. So she's available too. For to see what's going on there. But I will say, I'm kind of excited because Brie Williamson's coming on as Claudette.
Yes.
Anybody from Want to Live fame knows she was so good as Jessica and Tess and Bess. And she's such a great actress. And Wes, she's such a great actress. And I'm like, now I'm kind of interested to see how she does because I love the actress.
Yeah, that casting actually made me excited for Claudette.
Yes.
Because it's like, okay, since One Life to Live was my soap.
Mine too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is this, okay, I can get behind it.
So you kind of see it as a Michelle Stafford situation when you hear about this character and all of a sudden, whoa, Michelle Stafford. All right, I guess I'm interested in you.
Yeah.
Great point. Yes, I agree with that. I'm like, now I see a character, an actress that I love and know. I'm thinking, ooh, this can be really good then. Hopefully. Because people have ruined some. Okay. Yeah, but I'm looking for that one. And I forgot to mention at the end of Hayden and Liz's fight, Hayden's mom walks in.
Where did Mama come from?
Okay, so first of all, the actress Robin Riker is a great actress, been on lots of TV and nighttime and daytime. She was last known on Bold and the Beautiful. My show is in 2 hours. She played Samus Promotional Day. I'm looking right at you. I'm like, yeah. And
Shady Sunday.
like you don't know me by now. And so she played Beth Logan. She was also on Days of Our Lives years ago too. So she's a great actress. And I forgot to mention that she just came on as all of a sudden mom just walks in like, Rachel, what are you doing?
All this time we've been talking about her mama.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
Like, what makes her want to come back right now?
She look hot though.
Maybe Mama's like, oh, she's marrying a prince, and obviously that.
But how she know where she live at?
Yeah.
Because she was like everybody was watching the Nurses Ball live show on the red carpet. Everybody watching around the world. Dumb thing.
I will say I thought you the whole time. I was like, oh, Frank's in my head. He's in my head.
Yes.
Well, fans are excited about Molly Burnett. So I didn't meet her when we did an interview with her here. I wasn't there that day, so I didn't get a chance to meet her. So, but I heard she was really nice. Like edition days, I didn't meet her.
Yeah, we'll give her a shot.
We'll give her a chance. Yeah. But everybody, again, Brie, they're happy for Brie too. They're like, that's gonna be good. So maybe that's some good stuff. Because Rebecca Budding is great, actually. Hey, whether you like her or not, she's a great actress.
Yeah, I love Rebecca Budding. That's why I was excited that she came on the show. And Hayden, especially this week, I really liked her.
Yeah. guess. Oh, I'll start reading mine there. Okay, so and so we have that. So we have that going on. So Nathan's going to confide. I was trying to confide in Griffin a little bit. Griffin's like, "Why me to God? Why me? Why me? Why me?" So
this is just so tiresome. At this point, it's like I don't care.
I
Just got move on, guys.
I agree, Frank.
I agree. So, okay.
Like, what? He's still married? What?
I don't know.
What? You got a baby out there now?
Who knows, right? But we don't know. That's the whole thing.
I don't know. Is it such a big thing? Like, if you found out that somebody was a priest, would you just all of a sudden everybody just seems so obsessed with this?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you found out if I was a priest, would you be
They got to
surprised?
build him up. Something has. They have to build him up. Something has to be coming from somewhere.
Well, and I think the thing is as I said last week, is they're just so shocked that someone's a priest when everybody has sex with everyone on the show. So, like, this is a new thing. We're like, wait a minute. You don't have sex with people? Like, we do that every week. And so I think that's why they're curious. Yeah.
I guess, but it's like I think you keep adding these weird layers to Griffin, where all we really want to know is like the secret you keep teasing us with. Just get that first, and then if you want to add these other stuff, then that's great.
Well, the previews did show, I guess, about the
shooting, yeah.
shooting. You shot somebody? Oh, my God.
Yeah, he shot the priest.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to feel really bad when he realizes he shot a priest. He's going to have to be doing a ton of Hail Marys.
So far, they've shot my interest in the story.
Or a ton of Bloody Marys. Yes.
That's you, James.
That's what I last week. I'm like,
That was funny.
okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is, well, I guess they finally worked it out. Ava again and the baby. That whole baby thing. It's like,
Please never, ever, 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 ever again. Let's have a storyline about this custody of this kid. Please.
here's the
Yeah.
thing.
I don't even care who she gets.
Moratorium on babies. I don't care about Dante and Lou talking about their baby again. She's about a baby.
Ooh.
I'm over that already. They want to get a house. Let's do a baby. Get that embryo. I'm like, screw the embryo. I'm over that baby storyline. And then we got them talking about babies everywhere. Babies.
I'm okay with the Sabrina's baby because it's like, okay, like we already knew that, it's kind of at least a happier baby storyline in a way. So I'm like, okay, like we can have that one baby, but can we like quit with the other babies?
I mean, I will give it up. The rationale that Sonny has for doing it makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's,
Say
yeah.
that one more time.
Oh, he does like that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
My man.
But it's like one of those things, like, which is great. But then it's like, could we just hit the fast forward button and advance forward, 15 years to get like the end result for that story? I don't care. I don't want to see anything else about this kid dealing with that until that time where we get to what Sonny said, like, when this kid gets to be a teenager, he can make that conscious choice.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. That'll be some good scenes.
Right.
Yeah, I will compliment Carly and Sonny for when they brought up the fact that about AJ. And granted, all of the way that they see it is clearly wrong and delusional, but the fact that Sonny did, I will give Sonny credit. He's the one that brought it up and said, look, we want, Ava, to be in the life so that they know how horrible she is. But it's like, kid flips out, see how horrible you are too. This kid will be
Whatever.
emancipated at 16, which will be like next year.
Seriously, yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like sore ass the kids soon.
No.
But no, I agree with that. I like the reasoning why Sonny's like, yeah, she'll be able to find out later what you did, and then you'll deal with those consequences at some point. That's some great drama. So. I don't know, but now they're sharing custody, or whatever. He's getting sent, just like, jeez.
I thought Ava was going to leave with Avery. I thought she was never going to bring him back.
I know.
Oh, man, but like the way, like after Ava came the next day and Carly's just finding out this is happening, and then it was a little like, whoa, we don't need to involve Carly with this. And then Sonny's like, I want you to apologize right now and just like shut Ava down right there.
Did.
The thing is that I slightly agreed with Ava.
Well, yeah, nobody.
But like, Carly, you should really not have a say in this whatsoever. Let these two co-parent and you just sit down and look pretty.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I have to say negative about Carly is that she is dipping in a little bit too much.
Okay.
She's too invested in Avery.
She's very invested
she's
in Avery.
a bit overzealous, and it's
Yeah.
like, you are not the kid's mom. Sorry.
I agree.
And yes, you may have been in life when, Ava was dead.
But there's a
yeah.
boundary.
And how would she feel if she was in that position? But Carly never puts herself in anyone else's shoes. She's the least self-aware. Wait, no, that's a hard feat. She's one of the least self-aware people on GH. Yeah.
So funny. Now we got, speaking of family, Dillon and Kiki had a cute moment and going to have a date, basically, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of a date.
I am loving them
Me
all
too.
of a sudden. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden? Come on, it's not coming around.
Remember, at first I wasn't really...
Yeah, she was into it at first.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're happy. More screen
little
time for
happy.
Robert. So we like Rob. He's a friend of the show, so we're happy that he gets more screen time.
Yeah, and to me, this is actually a young romance that we're looking forward to because there's no bad history between these characters or their families, really. Like,
Right.
you know, it's sort of a new thing. Yes, I mean, Ava and the Quartermains don't really get
Right.
along that well, but to me, it just works. It's one of those things where you're like, nope, no problem there.
They totally work.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting Haley Aaron into the show here, so I'm working on that right now.
I did like Ava's awkward, like,
Yeah.
and congratulations to you.
Yes.
Like, oh, all right.
Yeah, that was so odd. Like, but it was funny. Like, I'm laughing at this because
Yes.
she's all like excited because you know, like, hey, someone whose last name isn't Corinthos.
Yes. But you know it's going to come back to bite them, of course, because it's going to come out that Ava talked Morgan out of kind of
Yeah.
letting it's going to be a mess. But I hope by then Kiki's in love with Dillon. That's my hope. Will happen.
Yeah.
But I like them together.
No, and I like him saying, like, we'll take this so slow, like snails will pass us by.
So you know what that means.
They're going to be having sex before you know it.
Remember, Robert said on the show when he was here a couple weeks ago, he's never had sex on the show.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
He's never had a love
It's
scene.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so we got a boots be knocking.
Was that pun intended, Ladine?
Huh?
Didn't you say there was sex happening and you said it's coming?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they always do the opposite of what, you know,
Yeah, I
we're going to go really slow. Yeah,
right.
okay.
It's like, yeah, they're gonna be banging in crimson,
Okay.
and then Nina will walk
Oh,
in,
and-
but Nina loves it. Oh, you made me believe in love again.
Everybody's liking Killian. They're liking him.
Yeah,
Everybody's there.
but honestly, like, I think, you know, just Kiki's just got to realize maybe just being a server at the Metro Court just
Yeah.
isn't that in your future
She
because
does
you,
money where it works.
yeah, you very
Yeah,
She's always on break.
I was on break. I used to be a waiter. I didn't get checks like that.
And I mean, sitting down for a long time
I know.
having full
Oh, yeah.
conversation.
I know, I'm like, there's a breakfast shift going on, girl. Get some stepping. You're not rich. You're not a Quartermain. Go make some money. Make them coins.
You know, there's a manager of that restaurant that just like sees that and just fuming, but knows that she's
It's
like
Carly.
so tight with Carly
Yeah.
that he can't get rid of her. He's like, yeah, Jesus.
Oh, Michael Blake's like, what about Valerie? I know we love Valerie. I know
Yeah.
we haven't seen much of her.
She's just chilling.
She's exhausted from that
Yeah.
nurses' ball
Yes.
performance.
Number,
It's
yeah.
like, oh my God, another bad performance. Great. But we do love our we love some Brittany Harvey. She's a friend of the show. But they just right now
We don't know what they're doing.
we know what they're doing. We
Yeah.
don't know what they're doing with them. But Kiki and Dillon really do work well together. I really see them. So Robert mentioned he wants scenes with Brian Craig. I know, yeah, we want the Corinthia. We want them to all work together. It'll be kind of fun. So it'll be kind of
Yeah,
fun.
because the Corinthos versus the Quartermains is entertaining, and especially
Yes.
like being like Jason and Michael are going to be torn. That would be really interesting.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
sure. Well, and as Lacretia so kind of pointed out earlier this week on the Facebook page, Jack's coming back to the show.
Yes.
Yes, go right Rockers.
To
right
see
back.
him and Morgan hanging out, having some scenes together, that would be good
Yes, that'll be great too.
Yeah.
If they do that.
I'm really excited about Jax being back. I'm guessing it's going to be with the Jocelyn's kidney, but yeah, let's see, you know, because he was Morgan's dad for a long time,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's going to be really important to him. And yeah, I do feel like I'm guessing it's because Ingo Rademacher lives in Hawaii and they
Yeah.
have to work around his schedule. But yeah, he's been much needed.
So that will lead into basically the next huge umbrella storyline, of course, is Lucas. But there's little things that came out of that also, and one of the things that we were talking about is Carly and Finn. They had to kind of go through their thing. We saw Bobby and Monica actually talk to each other for a second. They're
yeah.
friends. Dr. Mays, your buddy, was back.
Yes.
Dr. Mays.
Which, yeah, it's like, all right, Dr. Mays. I mean, I feel like he's just a curmudgeon all the time, but to actually see him, like,
Yes.
give, like, a shout-out to Monica. Like, she's done more in 3 weeks to motivate this whole staff than you've done. Like, all right.
Yeah, Dr. Mays was given the praise this week.
Yes.
Like, it's to Finn, too. And that's why I was like, is he, like, trying to cover his butt? Because I still think he may be the angel of death there. But,
okay.
you know,
Oh.
yeah, because he was super nice this week. I was like, that seems odd.
He was nice.
But I did, like, Ulbricht's
Oh, yeah.
first retaliation. I was like, you guys are sleeping
Yeah.
together.
Oh, yeah, she
Oh,
did say
that was so funny.
And then I thought about it. I was like,
What is Monica seeing that black judge?
Yeah, she is. You know,
She-
and
she
once you
got
go
a little-
black, you
A
know.
little jungle fever.
No,
never go back.
Swirl going on. Thought she'd be doing that right now, so I'm like, go on, girl. But I just love seeing more. Anything with more Monica makes me happy. So.
Yeah, my favorite line of Monica's this week was, and I heard you used to be a man to Ulbricht.
Yes,
That was a good
That was
word.
almost my quote of the week.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. But I will have to say, above all these, we went in depth with these storylines, but the one thing that really got me was Brad. I actually sent a thing to Party Shen saying he did a great job Friday's episode.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He showed
Like,
another side of himself.
I'm so glad that we're getting more of Brad because I really like Perry Jen, and I like the Brad character. He's interesting. He's not someone you would typically see on soaps.
No.
So that's what's cool about the Brad character, and then they're finally getting this nice storyline with him and Lucas. So that's why I'm like, yes, we might get a big gay wedding.
Now, I will have to say, I was bitchy last week. I wasn't here on the show, online. So you finally get a gay storyline, and you put Lucas in a coma. And he has to some say, but then I'm like, well, I guess now you're making part of another storyline. So if anything with more Ryan Carnes, and then I guess I'll be happy. Go ahead.
Well, I'll let Ladine
Decide.
go first.
Yes, he's got a face.
Go ahead, Lane.
Go ahead, Frank.
You sure?
No.
All right. The only thing that I'm frustrated about that is that, okay, sure, you give them the storyline, but it's like so little
Yeah.
you're giving them because it's mostly like Carly's outrage. Everybody else is outraged about this. Well, how about the guy that that he's engaged to?
Exactly.
Other than
See,
him
that's
just
why I
sitting
like
at
to
the
talk first.
bedside. Yes.
Okay.
Other than see him instead of the bed, let's see him be
I'll
outraged.
give
Let's
you
see him
that.
going on a warpath around the hospital. Instead, it's like you're letting everybody else do that. Like, come on, let's give it to
I'll
Brad.
give you
That's
points for
why
that.
I don't, I slightly disagreed with y'all when you said, he was amazing in Friday's episode. I don't see much of anything.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I don't see,
Okay.
I don't know. He's just there by his side. They're not giving us much with these two.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
No, for somebody that likes to get his like to be shady and stuff like Brad, you feel like, man, he'd be on the warpath, using every connection that he has, every trick in the book to figure out who did this to his man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true. That would be in his character.
Like
Brad Shady.
yeah.
We like that.
But then we have Carly, of course, who was acting in character and was like, okay, let me talk to Finn and figure out what's going on. And actually, because now we know they're friends, and it's
Right.
kind of like.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to believe that he was doing this stuff, but she's like, it's my brother we're talking about, and I kind of like their scenes, together.
Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
ahead.
You're good.
No.
Yeah. You're like,
Shady
yes.
Frank is making sense.
No,
That's
we're
what
like,
we're
Shady
saying.
Frank is making
Makes
sense.
sense.
So I was like, they want to hear more from Frank.
They wanna
No,
hear
no,
from
we
Frank.
come here for one regional. It's for Lacretia,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I was going to say, is like, I love that Carly is on the warpath for her brother, but someone else, his other sister, is noticeably absent and doesn't even know, and that's what annoys me. And I was just like, now I'm going to be shady with Sam.
They're not giving this storyline its full potential.
That part is true. I'll give you points on that one.
They kind of just make something happen where the wedding could have happened, and then what after that?
But Louis telling Carly to not shout was kind of funny. She's like, what? He's like, stop shouting.
I know,
That made me laugh. That made me laugh.
Yeah, him waking up and saying that was cute.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Tell her to be quiet, basically.
But it's just more, it seems like, like Carly and Finn, like we were talking about before, it's just like she's really like, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's your deal? And he's just, we're just playing coy and running circles around the
say.
topic. It's like, come on, let's just move ahead with this storyline already, because I'm just, you don't have to break down the whole story, but just tell us the reason why, so at least we can
The
get
writers
invested
are
in
probably
this.
still just trying to figure it out.
Oh, if they can figure out after like months of him just sitting there injecting and falling on the floor and snoozing, ugh, come on.
So Lucas woke up. So we don't know Oprah's in a warpath. We don't know who's behind the 2 deaths and almost him. Was Bobby the target? She was older. I mean, that's what they kind of alluded to. But she's obviously doing better. And so I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Like, who's doing this?
It felt like wasted scenes though, with because I did kind of like everybody. We got Finn having like his unorthodox treatment that he thinks that they should do. He's like, hey, this is my patient. And I'm not gonna let you run around and do this. Obrecht, just being there, just chiming in from the background, and then it was all really for naught because Lucas just wakes up and he's like,
Right.
oh, hey, I'm awake anyway. So
Right.
glad we wasted all those scenes and they went nowhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I was like, he's awake. That's it. That's it.
That was it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that was it.
He's awake
And then
and
he's
he'll
gonna
knows he
be
did it.
better in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Get back on his feet.
We had a piece of a Sam and Max scene that was kind of cool because they are friends. And so you're fired. And kind of like because she decided to not go after Claudette.
Yeah,
So-
I like that they finally remembered that they're friends.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, like their scenes seem more awkward than they used to be. Like, I don't know if it's just because they've been away from each other so long, but yeah, like that you're fired just seemed odd to
Yeah.
me.
Josephine, I just hope that Lucas and Brad work out and the writers don't do them like they did on Days for Our Lives. I know.
Yeah.
The gay characters, they ruined those two. So yes, I agree with you on that one. But I agree with Simran. I'm glad the hospital's back. I'm just really happy the hospital's back.
Yeah, it's no longer General Mobspital; it is hospital.
Yes, I like it. I'm liking it. So
And Taylor Grant says, Frank, I agree. The pacing of these stories is too slow right now.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just dragging.
So that's the week that was in Port Charles, and what we're going to do is now we're going to our segments. So we'll see
Yeah.
what we're going to start with Frank, see what he thinks.
Yes.
He might the whole show needs to go on stats.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah.
what's going on. Give us our stats.
Well, I mean, we talked about it already, but it's just like these 3 storylines that are just killing me right now. Well, I guess 2, where we got Nathan and Dr. Griffith Monroe, and then you've got Finn, and just. Again, they're just dragging these stories, especially when you're coming into the summer. Usually I kick off some nice big explosive stories that are going to take you over the 3 months for the summer, and I just feel like, man, we are just dragging heels on this. And how can I get invested in any of these characters or the stories where you're just making us wait for like a month it's been what, a month or two since Griffin's been on, right? I
Yeah,
mean, Finn's been on.
more than that probably at this point.
I mean, because Finn came out in March, yeah, and so we're still trying to figure out like what his deal is, what these injections are. I'm like, oh, that's way too long to just at least let the audience know so we can get a little bit excited and tantalized when you're trying to, is he going to get caught now? Oh, we don't want them to find out that he's doing this, but we don't even know what this is. So those three characters, please start showing your cards. I beg of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Frank is
Griffin
begging.
can-
I beg of you.
yeah.
I know Frank is begging.
Yeah, Griffin can show all his cards.
Hello.
Okay, go on, folks. We are trying to get him on the show. He's been very busy. As you can see, he's front burner storyline. He's been very busy. We're trying to get him on the show, too, so we're working on that also.
And then Simran wanted to add, and Sabrina, Frank.
Goodbye, Sabrina.
It's like we're just so done with her.
You called
You're
time
like
of death
DOA.
already.
Yeah, that's right.
You called time of death. Dang. Now it's time for something that's not shady. In this segment, it's a nice segment. Oh, yes, we will be taking a few phone calls after our segment, so we'll put the number up and all that soon. But she's going to give us some love in the afternoon.
Love in the afternoon. I'm so glad to do this one today.
Oh, okay.
Because it is about my man.
Thanks. Hi, everybody.
This week is all about Sonny, y'all. Lacretia.
Thanks, I never thought that was going, but that's cool, lady.
Yeah, shady.
I was actually really happy that he decided to work something out with Ava. Everybody has something negative to say about Sonny.
Yeah.
But as wrong as Ava did him, for him to turn around and say, you know what? I'm going to let you keep Avery for a little bit. I gave him props for that.
No.
I would even agree. Mark it down. I agree.
They agree.
What time is it?
Yeah,
So on June 5th
Okay.
at 6:21,
They agree.
Lucretia
Yes.
agreed with me with Sonny.
Well, yeah.
So this is a big deal.
That is a big deal. Oh, they're all hashtag length. They're like, oh, man. Aw. That's good. Okay, that's good. Now it's time for your other favorite subject, folks. Winners and losers, Lucretia.
Yeah, since I go both ways, with shade and nice. That's what I meant, guys.
Oh, okay, got it.
But my winner this week, I'm sorry, gotta go.
I knew Alexis was going to say something. I'm like, there you go, Alexis.
I've got to go with Hayden because, especially with the scenes with Finn and Elizabeth, I was like, yes, I love cat fights, and I love how it's classic Rebecca Budding, like the bitching at Liz and giving as good as she got. I was hoping for some more slaps, but just the fact they were on the ground, that was funny.
Right.
Yes.
And then, the scene with Finn, we got to see a different side of her that we hadn't seen in a while. And then Laura even felt bad for Hayden because she could tell she cared about Nicholas.
Yeah, it's kind of weird she did care about it, I guess, yeah.
And even Laura kind of softened to her. But my loser this week, has got to go to Sam. Because, I'm sorry. I love Sam. But the thing is, the fact,
Sam?
she is, doesn't even care or doesn't even know what we've seen about her brother in the hospital. And, I realize they haven't been siblings, for long, like Carly and Lucas. But the fact is, Sam was the one supposed to be standing up for him at the wedding.
Right. Yeah.
So, and this is the problem when Sam and Jason get together sometimes, is Sam's world revolves around Jason, and I hate that. Sam is a great character outside of Jason, and let her be that character. She's got a mother, sisters, brother, father, all these other people in her lives, like Maxie. We'd rather see her with them, sometimes not all about friggin' Jason.
I guess I could agree with that.
I can. I think it was a sibling. And something wrong with my sibling, I'm going to be there for it. It was just half or full or whatever. I'm going to be there.
But you can't be there if you don't know. That's the
I know, but does she have the Elizabeth on her phone? So why did she answer her phone yet?
Yeah. It's like, oh.
Nobody called the message.
Yeah.
Brad called her. There's a message.
Now I'm here. Before it's all about Sonny. You got it. All right.
We're going to take some phone calls. So Alexis will put up the phone number, of course, in the chat while Link works it out over there. And we're going to take a few phone calls and it'll be some fun. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I was like, come on, Sam, answer your phone. Turn your phone on. You're worried about Danny, of course. You told Monica to watch Baby, but what about your brother?
I know, and a lot of people are throwing shade at Sam for leaving Danny with the Quartermains.
I don't mind that. Sam, I don't mind that part. It's with the family.
Yeah.
And of course, and then the last little thing was Julexis was kind of like, "Are we okay? Are we okay?" And Molly tried to grill her too a little bit.
Yeah, Alexis's face when Julian's like, "I need you." I just kind of felt bad for Julian in that. I was just like, "Huh."
It's time for that sucker to go
Ooh,
down.
we have a call, you guys. Let's see who this is. I wonder who it is.
Hello, you are calling into AFTERBUZZ TV's General Hospital After Show. You are live, so please say your name and where you're from.
You need to know who it is?
No, we do it. Hello, girl. How are you?
I'm good. You guys are killing me, though. I'm trying to watch the Cavs game.
I know. It's all about Cleveland. I know Ohio. My family in Ohio. I understand. What's going on, girl?
I have to say, I never even imagined it, never even thought it was possible, but I love Hayden and Finn.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought their chemistry was off the chart.
I agree.
Once I see,
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's actually the only time that you've seen Finn, like, smile and have fun. You know, he was laughing and joking, and they were getting along. He wasn't so sketchy. I like Finn, but he's always real sketchy.
What were you going to say, Ladine?
that was the first time I thought about Hayden away from Curtis. You remember we were so stuck on that, and I was like, her and Finn was.
I agree.
It.
I totally agree.
I think she's good with Curtis too, but I think she's great with Finn.
Yeah. I agree. Totally agree.
And I also I wanted to address something that was said earlier, and I think it was Lacretia.
Do it.
I put it in the chat. Nobody paid any attention to it.
Okay.
When Ava was dead,
Yes.
Carly did assume the role as Avery's mother. She raised her. She loves her. She can't just step back into the woodwork now and let them parent, especially with as crappy a parent as Ava is.
But Carly and Sonny are better.
Carly is not exactly Mother of the Year material. But she's a hell of a lot better than Ava. In my opinion.
You have opinions,
so funny.
Cheryl? You have opinions? It's crazy.
I was like, you're throwing shade? Yeah.
Yes.
You know, it's Shady Sunday.
Shady Sunday. No, I mean,
Sunday.
here's my rebuttal to you, Miss Cheryl. Still, she's not her mother. No matter. She's not her mother. So if I was dead and I came back from life, that's still my baby.
Yeah.
Still my baby.
She is their stepmother.
Yeah, step. That's something different. That's different.
There's shade.
That's different.
And, you know, we all agreed, so.
No, I mean, they're all bad parents. Girl, they're all bad parents. They're all bad parents.
I have a child that was not born to me.
Yeah.
But he is just as much my child as the two that I actually gave birth to.
But how long have you been a stepmother to that child? Longer than
How long have I had that child?
Longer than a year, right?
17 years.
Yeah, exactly, that makes sense.
Well, it's just like with Monica and Jason. Like, that's, you know, that's his mom.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
But yeah.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only bonus in that is that his mom is actually dead. So
Yeah.
Bonus.
Oh, poor Susan.
Oh my God. Well, thank you, Miss Cheryl, for calling, and of
well, you
course.
guys go take calls from other people.
Take care, girl. Thank you.
Bye, Cheryl.
Have a great day.
Bye.
I do like the idea of you coming back from the dead as your unknown twin brother
Yeah.
Yes.
with your wig on.
Yeah.
You see James come back, just
That's
pretend.
right.
No.
My name is Jamie. Take that phone call. Let's take that one.
Hello, you're calling into the AFTERBUZZ TV show.
Hello?
General Hospital. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. We hear
You're
you.
live on the air.
Hi. Yes. Hi, this is Kimberly from Maryland.
Hey, Kimberly. We know you. What's going on?
Nothing. I was just going to call to just say that Sam is just like Alexis. Whenever she has a man, she's so totally focused on him.
Okay.
She doesn't know anything else or do anything else.
And don't we know friends like that, though, in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had another comment. I was just listening to Cheryl, who I usually agree with in the chat room, but when she said about Carly, remember when Spencer was born and Carly was all over trying to be his mother?
Yes.
And when Jack had stole him?
Yes.
And she was so in love with him. When's the last time you ever see Carly go visit Spencer? So she doesn't care about no baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
But she
it.
played mother to him when Jax was trying to steal that baby.
Jackson.
Yeah, that's so true.
And all that.
Had
Yeah.
a mother, nor has he ever had one. If Carly wanted to play mother, she should have kept in touch with Spencer.
There you go, girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
That's another point of view. We got it. Okay, that's good. Okay, there we go.
Shade thrown by the fans.
Yeah.
I know. And you reach back in time, too, girl. You reach back in time. I love it. Hello? Still there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's good. No, we'll give you praise. I'm like, thank you.
Yes.
You reached back in some history. We love that.
Yeah. Well, that's all I had to say.
Well, thank you very much for watching us always and calling in. We love hearing from you, so thank you.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye.
Bye. I love it. They're going back on each other. I know a call was coming in, but I guess we'll see if it comes in again.
Yeah, I might come back.
Yeah, so it's just kind of funny how that's a whole, like, they bring back everybody's shady, basically.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole point. That's why she does.
That's why we watch
Yeah,
it.
that's why she does GH Dirty Deeds, which we're doing some new ones coming up. We're going to be some new ones soon. So it's kind of funny. Oh, wait, another call.
Thank you for calling in to AfterBuzz TV's General Hospital After
Hello?
Show. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Who are you, and where are you calling from?
And I think we lost him.
Oh.
All right, next in line.
I didn't recognize that call.
I think it was Jamel from Brooklyn, wasn't it?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Thank you for calling General Hospital After Show here on AfterBuzz TV. Please say your name and where you're from.
Hi guys, it's Simran from Florida.
Simran, hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I came in late in the chat or whatever. So I don't know if you guys talked about this already. Well, you probably did. But Miss Jordan Ashford, oh my God, she is running me up a wall. I cannot handle her.
You can't.
First of all, okay, she looked great.
She looks great.
She looked great. But other than that, nothing was working for her. First of all, the interrogation that was happening at Cassadine Island, all 4 of these people were in a room listening to each other's stories. Is that allowed? Whatever happened to I think she was the only officer there. And then later on in the week, okay, and she was agreeing with Liz of all people. That just tells you how confused, how messed up she is.
I love that comment.
It was horrible. And Liz was the person who went over to Jordan and was like, Hayden has these diamonds. And Liz was allowed to stay in the house while the feds were looking for these diamonds.
Yeah.
Hello, she could have planted them herself. That was so stupid.
I love it. Wow, you go, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and oh my God, the cat fight between Hayden and Liz
Yes.
was so funny. The only thing wrong about it, I wanted to wring Hayden's mother's neck. Because she came in right as Hayden was about to pop Liz in the mouth. I was waiting for it.
She ruined it.
She ruined the cat fight. It's funny.
She absolutely ruined the moment. But
I love it.
and the last thing, Jane Elliott is so amazing.
Yes.
Why are they having her babysit Sabrina's freaking baby? I don't care about Sabrina. She needs something better to do. It's so bad.
You need to call in every week, Simone.
Yeah.
We are loving everything you're
really
saying.
good in the chat room. I like that.
Yeah, she's really
I
good.
try. Well, this show, it's great, but some things in it, rolling my eyes for days.
Yeah.
We all rise at some points, of course. That's what happens naturally, right? Mm-hmm.
But hey, guys, you guys are awesome. I love to listen to you every week.
We totally
Thank you
appreciate you.
for doing these awesome reviews.
Thank you so much, and well, I'm sure I'm gonna watch my bold breakdown on why, and I can watch this later because I know you watched last time. And
wait, Young and the Restless?
yeah,
Yeah.
and Bold and Bruce.
Yeah,
yeah.
I watch it sometimes. The show I watch it sometimes. I mean, I can't really. There's some things in it that everything that was good about it to me left.
Oh, that's so funny.
Phyllis, Michelle Stafford left. Billy Miller, I loved him when he was playing Billy in. He left.
Well, Jason Thompson is killing it as
Yeah.
Billy, former Patrick. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I miss Patrick, but Patrick really his story was going nowhere. So I'm glad he left.
Yeah, and he's got
too,
much better writing now.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, that's good. But there's a lot of things going on with the head writer I heard right now, so I don't know
I don't know
about
about
that.
that either. Well, thanks for calling in, girl. We'll see, and we'll talk to you next week. Hopefully, call in next week. Call back
Okay,
in.
thank you guys. Open up the lines and I'll try to call in.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Glad you guys kind of
Shame
hijacked that for a
Sunday.
second. Just
I know, we're
pump
like,
your own shows.
other shows.
Got it, guys.
Next. Next.
I just lost him.
Get your own show. You can do it too.
Frank has his own show. Yes, several.
Lord of mercy.
Just talk. Just throw them in there, Frank.
Yeah, Frank has 10,000 shows. Forgot about
Hi, thank you for calling in to AfterBuzz TV's After Show. for
Hello,
General
it's
Hospital.
Malcolm from Brooklyn.
There you go.
that. No, you're going in. Can you tell us what's going on? Tell me.
Well, I'm just loving this show. I'm loving this show tonight. I'm filming this week at General Hospital.
Okay, so what are your couple of comments?
Well, I agree with you know what, I'm a Liz supporter. I love Liz and loved her for years, but I have to agree with the lady before. I wish that Hayden went got her pound of flesh. Absolutely. You know, well, you know what, I love Liz, but you know, she was I don't know what she was on some sauce or something, because she wasn't speaking no truth. She was off the point, off the reservation to speak. And so I wasn't liking how she was trying to railroad. Hey, she didn't know what the hell she was talking about. So I think she well, you know what? I love her, but I have to call it like I see it. And but she did have good chemistry with the man with Dr. Finn. I did think that too. I really did. I think that I'm really loving the diva treatment they give Miss Rebecca Button, because you know she's getting more far-reaching storylines. She's dealing with a lot of people, and some of the, I just love it. So, like Lacretia was saying, it's sort of like on my children a little bit, where she's getting to have different little things, and she's not like a little side player. She's actually becoming more of a developed player. So I'm liking that. And what else I'm selling? Yeah. Oh, I'm excited about Jax coming back.
Yes.
I saw that today, on the web, and also the lady from Learn to Live coming in who played. The God is, Vicky's daughter. So
yes.
I'm really.
Should be good. Should be really good. She's a great actress.
I'm really excited what General Hospital is doing. They just shocked me, where all this stuff happened, and also Maxie. I can't believe. First though, General Hospital is stuff that like national headlines this week. They were on America Today. Come on, they were everywhere. I say, well, damn, they really all over the place right now. And it's unfortunate. It was for sad news, and for Christian Storm having her issues, but it was really big. A lot of stories kept popping up that was all over the place. So kudos to their team for really putting the General Hospital out there. I'm really happy with everything that was happening, and I'm really happy with General Hospital this week.
Very good. Yeah. Well, thanks, Jamel, for calling in as always and watching us. People love your take on this. Saying in the chat room, they love your take on the storylines they do here. So thank you for sharing.
I'm not been logged on, but I'm sending love to them, and I love Lacretia. I love Lacretia. I love Frank, but I'm feeling Miss Nadine's here. Yes.
Thank you.
Serving up that head. Yes.
Yes, she is serving it to you. She is serving it to you. That's right. Well, thank you, Jamel. We'll talk to you probably next time. Make sure you call in next week. We'll talk to you next time.
Yep, I will do it as soon. Every time I get a chance.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care.
Bye.
No, okay, you too.
Bye. I will take one last phone call. We got one last phone call.
All right. Hello. Thank you for calling AfterBuzz TV's General Hospital After Show. You are live, so please say your name and where you're from.
This is Mike from Hollywood.
Hey, Mike from Hollywood. Are you right near us? How are you?
All right, and you?
Good. So what are your couple of comments or concerns or questions?
This week was very interesting, I would say, watching it. I actually like this week better than a lot of the past weeks. I'm actually not really that worried about Sam and Jason going on missions. I think that gives them something exciting to do.
Okay.
And, instead of them constantly just being around Leah, I would rather them go on missions.
Oh, okay. So no take. Okay.
Or having them constantly having sex all the time.
Yeah, well, that was a lot of weeks. That's a lot of weeks. But yeah, I love the fight between Liv and Hayden.
It was fun. It was totally fun.
I love that fight because I don't really like Hayden.
Okay.
She's really annoying. Really annoying.
Okay.
I don't know why she's there half the time. She's there for no reason.
I love it. Who is your favorite? Go ahead.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah, favorite character on there.
For a weird reason, my favorite character is Liz.
So Liz, okay, Liz is okay. Got it. Okay.
I actually love Liz, Carly, and Sonny because they're three of the most delusional characters of any show.
Thank you.
Delusional?
Thank you.
All right, have a great night.
Not self-aware at all.
Look at that. You built Ladine so up, and then you just took her out the way.
Have a great night. Thanks for calling.
That was the quickest drop ever.
Lex's job. But that's great. I love that you shared that. He says he likes them. He likes them.
Yeah, I actually did like Sonny this week when he gave Ava the custody of Avery, which I don't know. Do you guys think they're trying to set them up to be together?
Oh.
I hope not. Ugh.
What do you think?
Because I read something, not spoilery, but
yeah, Carly.
I don't know. I think Sonny and Carly are about to be broken up a little bit.
You're right. He's right.
Oh wow! Oh my
and
God.
it's funny that this week they would put Sonny back with Ava. Like he just had a 180 and started treating her nice out of nowhere.
He's right.
Yeah, that's leading somewhere. She's the only other current actress that's really on his level on the show.
They've been hinting at it for a while, though.
Yeah, they do have chemistry, but
They do have chemistry. They do have chemistry.
I mean, Sonny has been with plenty of women he hated.
Yes.
He tried to kill Carly many times. So
Many
all
times.
All right.
I mean, Ladine can join the list. Ladine in there.
Sonny just need a black woman in his life, okay?
Yeah, I was like, has he ever had a black woman?
Frank, but you could be on there if you want to.
Oh, I will try.
Oh my God, I love that. Well, Mike, thanks for calling in. I'm glad Mike from Hollywood. Thanks for calling in. That was great.
All right, thanks.
Now you take care. Wow, that was good. Some nice, nice
good phone
some good
calls,
phone calls, guys.
Snap, you threw out snaps.
You're like, oh.
He tried it.
He did try it. And on that note, that brings you another edition of the GH Report this week. And so, starting from Frank, tell me they can find you. What's going on?
You can follow me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie. You can see me on other shows like Preacher. Lacretia's going to be joining us tonight as we break down the latest episode of Preacher. Check me out every Tuesday night with my improv team, Max, over here at IO West in Los Angeles.
Hi, guys. You can find me on Twitter at Ladine_Harvey and Facebook at Ladine Corinthos Harvey.
All right, guys, you can find me at LACRETIALYON, since there is only one, anywhere on social media. Also at the world-famous Comedy Store there in West Hollywood, Saturday, June 11th at 10 p.m. in the Belly Room, as well as later tonight on the Restless Wrap-Up, and I'll be guesting on Preacher tonight.
And I want to thank everybody just for watching our show every weekend. People in the chat room talking and sharing, and just we love it so much. I put the show on. We did it now over 8 months, 9 months or so. We're coming to almost a year soon. This is a great thing. We love doing this show for you guys. And you can follow me at James Lott Jr. Everything on the interwebs. And I'm at the Bold Breakdown at 8 o'clock tonight. I have Allie Levine, who is a celebrity stylist. So thank you for watching us, and we'll see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.